It was here we found our first signs of hope.
Hey, look over there. That's the cave.
And there was the cave entrance.
You're right.
Just as he had said it would be. A monument. Its grand opulence still presented itself, even beneath layers of sediment and years of distress.
Looks dark. Lights on. Set cameras accordingly.
Copy that, Vince. We wasted no time with hesitation. Matters were at stake. I worked fast to set up what available lights and action cams I had on me.
Holy sh**. Is this really the bomb the man at the Springs was talking about?
Unnerving.
This is incredible. It's a nuclear weapon from the 1940s.
Well, if it is, it's showing no signs of aging at all.
It gave us all chills as I looked over the warning signifiers.
She's a firecracker, all right.
Could we have just discovered what history betrayed us from knowing about nuclear weaponry? Out of the shaft and into what was more of a traditional cavern, ancient and mystifying from the wide angle. Vince and Matt held their confidence as they moved forward deeper into its dark belly. There was more to explore in this cavern, and we wasted no time to pursue the goal.
Where do you think we are?
I've never seen anything like this before.
Right on point, Matt. The steps ahead began to slow to a crawl the deeper we traversed. Had we stumbled into any physical danger at this point, we would not likely be able to seek help. This place was ancient, and we felt like newcomers arriving on the scene. We came to what appeared to be a dead end of an elevated plateau. It was as far as we could go, at least on this level.
Oh my God!
Oh my God. Look at that engineering and metalwork.
Dear God, it was moving effortlessly.
It's using ionic levitation.
I couldn't believe it myself.
It's unfathomable. They are real.
It nestled itself further down a cavern branch behind one of the walls. What the was this place? Further lens adjustment gave me a clearer picture. Was this some sort of human gathering? A malevolent laughter echoed from afar, yet became clearer.
What the is that?
A homeless man living this deep inside of this space.
Can you hear it? Life, constantly flowing, fighting itself, ending itself.
Who are you?
Frightening allure. Could he be ill?
An alchemist of sorts. A garrison here, you might say the thespian of this space.
Where the did you come from?
The better question to ask is, where have I been?
Not quite sure of the man's question. The man had a lot of explaining to do.
Each bloodline, from the child on, will be of a new amalgamation. They will be infected with the bloods from the outer deities. Those who accept it will join their race, and those who do not will perish.
The man had mystique. I was not quick to judge.
But what is this place?
They've waited for your kind to reach out and accept their civilization as part of this planet's ecosystem. They've been ignored, experimented on, and ostracized for generations.
But you're human.
I was. I've been inoculated with their blood of their kind, and I have lived off minerals in this water source for...
Whose blood?
An unwinding personality.
I'm no longer of the human fabric. I traded my soul for true cosmic understanding and for an eternal lifespan.
A magi of sort, or a trickster.
Here, in this cave, I've guarded their existence from passers-by. I've made pacts with certain human factions over time. I've become a kill switch for those who wish to invade this sacred space, and I'm one who can end all life in this cave and beyond. Humanity has given me powerful weapons to do this with.
What the wrong with you, sir? You have some kind of psychosis?
Look here, boy. I have seen many infants pass through here, but only one will be worthy. I've lived through many centuries of conflict and of human suffering.
His history struck my mind so vividly, as if he had planted the images into my head remotely.
I'm considered a cosmic shepherd by a race underground.
Ellie!
Ellie?
Where's Ellie? My niece!
Her faint cry from the distance.
I can see what they're planning to do.
Was he actually offering a resolution to this madness?
But we have a chance to stop them now. Look no further, boy. You hear their chants and cries for their ceremony. Follow me from this cave and we'll deliver a blow to them before they can emerge with the weapon supplied in the entrance. Just join me and discover eternal salvation.
Complete desolation. Then, out of the shadows.
How long until the ritual begins?
It already has.
Are you allies with him?
Protecting everyone's interests. You've all been chosen for your worthiness in the matter.
What?
All of us? We didn't come here to be part of anyone's ritual. We just want to find Ellie and be on our way.
You were invited for a greater purpose than finding a mere child. Remember your dream.
Oh my! What the?
Let me help you decide your feelings. Become like me and wander this planet no more, looking up into the night sky for answers. I'll provide them.
Powerful indeed.
I've been calling you, and you have answered the call. You are very wise.
What powers do you possess?
Let me show you.
What the?
What the hell?
What is this?
What had he
Our
possessed?
treaty states no weapons or sources.
His transgressions extended towards Matt and the man in black. Black shaman trance magic, sometimes witnessed in remote Mongolian villages. This was a power I had not witnessed before. Unnatural.
Psionic control!
Wait, oh no! Power, indeed. We were all under his trance.
I have the urge to pass on my powers to another. Together, we can rule this planet.
He had me under some sort of psychic spell as well. His possession was not over. He had moved onto a full incantation on Vince. Full convulsions had taken over Vince. Gee, the light source emitting from his mouth. This was some sort of ancient soul theft. I was useless. I couldn't just stay here. I had to help. It was terrifying. How long could he hold us here? My God, it was a fight for our souls and lives. But there was no chance I could get Matt's attention.
The shaman was getting closer to achieving his goal.
Save Ellie! We need to fight it off! You have to save Ellie!
If we could just manage a miracle. Yes, that was it, Vince. Matt! The lapis crystal from the ranch. It was long shot in hell, but oh, it couldn't be any worse.
Chakra! Energy!
Yes? Go for it. Yes? Oh, God. Hurry up, Matt. Matt, please! Did it work? The shaman collapsed under the lapis's presence. We were all released and reclaiming control over ourselves. Matt took the opportunity to sprint to locate Ellie. Vince had apparently suffered the worst of the effects, but was managing his best.
Long-term threat has been isolated.
What the?
Yes. Understood. initiate.
What had he just confirmed with this communication?
I can't live forever. I can't be alone forever. That's madness. I care too much for the people in my life. I can finally see why. No! Join me!
Was this the anguished cry of a desperate man, burdened by centuries of human grievance? Or had he, in error, presumed a bond with some distant soul, one far too pure for the measure of his own being?
What unfolded next proved to be among the most disturbing facets of the entire ordeal.
Oh, gee. We might have been trapped if not for our elevated positioning. After the dust and debris finally settled, I was quick to grab a final glimpse of the craft's escape. Godspeed, good travelers. Where evils have taken root in this dwelling, perhaps the kinder course is to let some memories fade into forgetfulness.
So you've been working with him this entire time?
Vince! I just found Ellie.
Thank God!
You don't have much time. The weapon at the cave entrance has been activated.
The bomb
Wait,
was what?
so there's an actual alien threat?
Yes, but no. There's no time to explain. I'll take care of the rest. Go. You don't have much time.
Hey, what?
Wait, you just initiated an atomic bomb! How far is the blast gonna reach? Is it gonna reach Bedford?
It should mostly be contained to the cave system, but for your survival, I recommend being at the bottom of the mountain within the next 7 minutes so it can guarantee safety.
Not much of a warning.
Run! Grab what you
Oh,
need!
God.
Go!
Breathless, yet carried upon a surge of adrenaline. We ran with the frenzy of jackals set loose upon the plain. I grabbed whatever shots entered the frame. This was sheer survival. This was, well, history in the making. I pulled ahead of them and caught the last sight of the old entrance. Farewell, old soul. I stayed ahead and made sure to guide and keep an eye on them as we frantically made our way back down the mountainside. Dear God, it was the bomb detonating in the distance. Magnificent to see from our perspective. Vince, Matt, hurry up already. Run! 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 We made it out, but only just.
Bedford residents got
We were
another
able to catch a
unexpected
glimpse
jolt
of the
this
blast
afternoon
from
due to the
Bedford's
cause
perspective.
unknown.
The
Once
local
seismic
news and a
activity
video on
military
social
exercise
media
or just
managed
the
to
world's
capture
largest
the
groundhog
magnitude
changing
of the
apartments.
blast.
The rumor mill is in full
Miraculously,
swing
there were
after
no
the
reports
recent
of
months
any
activity.
damage or
And in our
injuries.
developing
The
story,
question
events
remained,
spreading across
would
Richmond.
anyone believe our
Fires
end
and
of the story
emergency
after all we had just been through?
The scene as authorities work to determine the cause. More details at 6.
We were all speechless on the car trip back to town. An extraordinary account with extraordinary outcomes. Through all of this, Matt's niece slept without a sound. She lay beside me in the car seat as if no threats had ever existed. We were back in Matt's neighborhood and heading to his parents' house one last time. At the journey's end, we'll see what we're made of.
So what are you going to do after this? Where are you going next?
I don't know yet. Maybe Europe? Maybe we'll see where this footage takes us if we post it. I know one thing's for certain though. If I'm ever lost again, I'll know which way to look.
Let's do this.
No road is too long for a true friend's shadow.
Where have you been, Matt?
A joyous moment, one worth every frame to document.
Why are you so dirty?
In moments like this, we documentarians wait and... Could it be? Yes, it is. It's what we documentarians call our tour de force.
All right, everybody get in here now, please. Everybody, let's go. Inside the house, please.
A real friend's like a bad penny, almost always turns up again.
Go ahead, man. Tell me about the nuclear thing.
I just think you should talk to Vince. Just talk to him.
All right. I see your point. Vince, please come in here. Please. Come on in. You did it, Vince. I give you credit. You did it. I didn't think you could, man.
Thanks to you.
Oh my God! My f***ing credit card!
A chapter coming to an end for this family, but there was still one loose end that I could not seem to shake from my head. That rancher man. Was he still out there? Would he ever return to them in some capacity? I packed my things and later that evening returned to the drugstore where we originally met. I managed to keep my head down in the back for what felt like 30 minutes of travel, and I could not help but observe that the rancher was well armed indeed, as though he were bound for some curious Pennsylvania safari. I was surprised at how at ease his mind was as we ventured further into the wilderness. He was certainly trying to reach a destination and had not even suspected I was in the back. It was getting late and I was starting to panic. We were coming to a stop. Oh, so I was a target in plain sight. How would I explain myself if he discovers me hiding back here? I had better confess before things got bloody messy. He was helping himself to a brew of some sort. Oh, plain water. Each has his own way about things.
Sweet Jesus, that's good.
A nervous unease began to take hold of me, for we stood in a place utterly remote. This time of day, out here with no protection, what the hell was I thinking? Just as I expected him to peer into the bed, he had other plans apparently. This was strange. Had he expected a confrontation with someone? I kept a better distance and held back from exposing my position. The setting itself became a living illustration, a scene worthy of the great frontier photographers and painters, where myth and reality so often blur. It was magnificent. The hour was late, and suddenly, something out of this reality appeared to manifest. A headless man? The man in black! What the hell was going on here? A conversation I had to try and hear.
I thought you said there be no destruction. This land has been in my family for generations. I lost more than a flock of sheep today.
But then, oh no. Was this some sort of exchange? A payment of some sort?
You're gonna have a hell of a time filling in that mess. You need a backhoe?
Consider it a happy accident. We managed to end the ongoing turmoil with the old man. Now all we have to manage is the underground whenever they decide to rise.
And them boys? What happens to them?
We got them to do what we needed. I'm sure if we need them again, they'll answer.
Was he serious?
They're useful idiots, and their story won't get far.
I'm not so sure about that. They ain't that dumb, but they ain't that smart either.
I could not help but think that nothing in this ordeal had come to us in a straightforward manner. Was this a bribe occurring on this hillside?
This'll do. I'll expect another.
Bingo.
Easy. We're barely keeping the lights on as is these days.
We'll meet again. Same spot. Just watch a sheep shit on the way out of here.
I could not believe what I was seeing. The man in black, the rancher's double cross.
Sure is a pretty starry night.
I must get back into town. Tell the boys.
Indeed.
I needed to make sure I... Oh no.